Salve the glove.
Eu vou mostrar pra vocês aqui um cortezinho que eu postei no Instagram de eu fazendo alguns gols e jogadas com ele.
Quero ver o
Com
Ibrahimovic aqui,
o
mano.
adversário como base. Então, ó, encostou, girei. Aí aqui agora eu já carrego, põe na frente, dou o toque do pichoto. Beleza, esse é o primeiro gol. Show. O segundo, de novo, pedalada. Vocês podem ver que ele não é um jogador lento. O jogador da característica dele é até que é rápido. Então, ó, beleza, vamos lá. Deu a pedalada, driblei, certo?
Bora,
Fiquei
mano,
de frente
bora.
pro defensor. Agora eu finjo que eu vou estar fenomenal, que é para atrair esse jogador aqui em cima. Cancelo e aproveito esse espaço aqui, ó. E finalizo
Vou,
depois
meu
com um
mano.
toque duplo para garantir o gol, que acabou não saindo, mas foi para garantir o gol. E acabou não saindo porque eu estive muito fraco ali, tinha que ter enchido mais. Bom, vamos lá, de novo, ó. Carrega a bola de costa pro defensor, por quê? Por ele ter a característica de ser um jogador. Pera, entendi. Beleza? Agora eu vou mostrar para vocês aqui um cortezinho que eu postei no Instagram de eu ali pensando que ele vai perder aquilo que ele tem.
Vou upar o Ibrahimovic aqui rapidinho, mano. Deixa eu ver, o cara colocou.
Bem,
Caraca.
ó, jogador, aquela rapaziada ali, deixa eu passar aqui. Eu tô tentando explicar pra vocês certinho. Eu vou tentar falar mais aqui. Como é que funciona, pra vocês poderem entender
Rapidinho aqui, ó.
entender aqui pra vocês. Aqui, ó, essa é a forma como eu driblo normalmente. Porque no caso vocês podem ver que eu não paro normalmente. Mas eu falei que o equilíbrio ele é muito bom para girar com o jogador. O equilíbrio pode ser um pouco. Só que, por exemplo, como eu falei daquelas vezes que eu dei zagueiro no vídeo anterior, serve nesse caso pro Ibrahimovic também. Por quê? O Ibrahimovic ele não é um jogador como, por exemplo, o Mbappé, o Dembélé, o Neymar, o Messi. Não, ele é um jogador mais pesado por característica dele. Então a gente não pode abrir mão dessa característica dele e tentar fazer com que ele pegue mais equilíbrio, sendo que ele vai perder aquilo que ele tem de melhor, que no caso é o contato físico. Então por isso que está mais perto do contato físico, entendeu? Então a gente vai usar o contato físico para girar. Então lembrando que eu falei de manobrar, não derrubar. Por quê? Porque ele vai conseguir proteger por conta desse contato físico. Então a gente vai usar o contato físico dele para
Tá
poder girar
pronto,
ele
Alan?
mais
Tá
fácil,
pronto?
beleza? Agora eu vou mostrar para vocês aqui
Tá pronto, Alan? Tá pronto?
um cortezinho que eu postei no Instagram de a gente vai usar o contato físico dele para poder girar ele mais fácil.
difícil, mano, isso aqui, mano.
Beleza? Agora,
Bora pro choque. Bora pro choque.
bora pro choque. Bora pro choque.
Tá parecendo uma.
Ingredients for a showcase game. And hello to everyone. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. As you can see, we've already started here.
Vou arrumar a câmera aqui rapidinho, pera aí.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it off him.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
It's their first effort on goal.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And this is Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's good play. Del Piero. Seedorf could try cutting inside here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's had a hit! Pele. Messi. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Not the most accurate pass. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Luis Suarez! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And they're quick to get it back. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Del Piero. So it is still 0-0. Nice looking ball, and he plays one through. Now it's Messi. Seedorf. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Pele! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Pele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, sweet feet. Shot a goal! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, that was never going to make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
He's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
De Bruyne. Nedved. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Nesta wins the duel this time. Pele always looking for that half a chance. And played right into his path. He's found a way through. And the finish! Goal! Flamengo! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Après 34 minutes de jeu, le numéro 9, Messi.
Flamengo have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Foot in.
Flamengo really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Ronaldinho. Neymar. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to play it through. And this is Nedved. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. Del Piero. Nesta gets a foot in here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Neymar.
additionnel.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Flamengo have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here we go again.
Flamengo definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Pelé. Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Maldini. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Flamengo are ahead here by what is still the only goal. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved, great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Neymar. Nedved. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's a promising position. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Suarez. And this is Neymar. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Flamengo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Flamengo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Maldini has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Seedorf. McTominay cuts out the pass. Forward it goes. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good-looking ball. De Bruyne. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ibrahimovic! He's got away with one there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both
10.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Le
benches.
numéro 19. Changement.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's the keeper's ball. Messi. Passes short and sharp, picked out brilliantly.
Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Can he latch on to this? Messi has it in a wide position. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's nice. He's through. Real chance! Seedorf. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's a sharp pass. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Flamengo really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15.
Final checks on the touchline.
Le numéro
A
8.
change about to
Seja.
occur.
Le numéro 21.
Spread it
Ibrahimovic.
left.
À leur place, le numéro 22. Le numéro 18.
Somewhat off
Le
target.
numéro 13.
Son Heung-min. McTominay does well to get it back.
Il y aura 2
And he's
minutes
there
de
to
temps
make the
additionnel.
challenge. And here's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar given the lift of his goal. Maldini. 2 minutes to be added on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Flamengo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Maldini gets across to intercept that.
Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
De Bruyne. Del Piero. Edmilson. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Pelé. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho. And the shot! Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. Bergomi. Well, they could break here. Flamengo yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Messi. He's got away. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's made its way to him. Neymar. That's good running with the ball. And here's Suarez. Stood up well to him there. Seedorf. Edmilson. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Luis Suarez. He's going for goal! And that's definitely not his best. Can he finish? Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one.
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there, and he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Nedved, now it's De Bruyne. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Messi with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And here's De Bruyne. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Flamengo looking to pass their way through. He's trying to hit the front line here. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's had it taken off him. McTominay. And it's Neymar. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Del Piero. Seedorf. Now it's Pelé. Some resolute defending there. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Seedorf. Nedved. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Diegão, tranquilo, mano. Vai
He
ligar o
is through
game.
here. Seedorf delivers the
2
ball.
minutes de temps additionnel.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. De Bruyne. Messi has created one goal already. To Maldini.
Você é louco.
And now they can clear their lines.
Vai ligar, tio?
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Un petit rappel.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Flamengo head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Fala, pegar essa fichinha aqui, mano. Não, mano, tô jogando com ele.
And we're underway again.
Flamengo really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
It's a quick one. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now, can they get him away? There could be trouble here. Nedved. Rijkaard. Maldini. Looking for the run. Messi. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, now tries from distance. Oh no, what has happened here? An uncompromising challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Flamengo are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's under a lot of pressure there. Not the most accurate pass. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nesta. Ronaldinho. Pele. Nesta is the guilty party there.
Tô jogando com ele aqui, mano. Tá ligado?
Seedorf.
Quero vingar todo mundo.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Pele knocks it into space. Lovely, now then. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dinks one through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Pele. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Del Piero!
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And Messi! this out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Showing great feet there. Oh, super ball.
Flamengo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the Villa chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both sides
15,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
à leur place, le numéro 18, le numéro 21, Ibrahimovic. Attention, changement.
Bergomi. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Jonas! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And they win it back again. Has a look and plays it forward. Into the last 5 minutes. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Rui Costa. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's found the way through. Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Il y aura 2 minutes
Paris
de temps
Saint-Germain
additionnel.
finding their passes. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Looking for a runner. Nedved. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, he's burst through. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention,
Well, after
s'il
all
vous
of that,
plaît.
Jim, what are you
Un
thinking?
petit garçon
And there's a lot
nommé
more to
Jonathan
read into this
et qui
game
porte une
than just the
casquette bleue
scoreline.
attend ses parents au secrétariat
Thanks
du
to
club.
Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Mano, você ganhou aquela partida lá, o último lá de 4, você amassou mesmo, mas aquelas duas primeiras lá, mano, 2-2 os dois jogos. A classificação foi meia suada, entendeu? Teve 3 jogos, batendo 3 jogos. Ai, caraca, esse Léo foi muito bom agora, mano. Nossa, agora eu, meu Deus, foi muito bom. Eu tô rindo aqui, nego.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Paris Saint-Germain have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously...
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ferdinand gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way, and he shoots!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Neymar.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And it's Del Piero. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Del Piero. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted.
And Del Piero! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it, and the shots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks
But pour l'équipe
telepathic.
du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 18 minutes de jeu, le numéro 21, Ibrahimovic. 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 Changement.
Flamengo choosing to make the first change. Well, now this is some substitution. Almost surreal, you've got to feel.
Well, we're all delighted to see him, but we're not quite sure how he feels about not starting this.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Great vision. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in. Oh, good taking of De Bruyne! Now, who's going to be first to this? Just off target. Flamengo have their second corner now. De Bruyne! It's anyone's ball now. Neymar. It's a mighty effort! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Après 27 minutes de jeu,
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. He has a look up. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now he's got space here. Donnarumma getting this one clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Flamengo have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Edmilson. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nesta. Played out towards the right wing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Seja. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That ball looks a good one. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pelé. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Del Piero bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Flamengo really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going,
tô rindo
and keep
até
doing what you've
agora,
been
velho.
doing,
Você
'cause it's
passou o
pretty
Thiago
good.
na final do Champions
It's been a
League,
decent
nego.
45 minutes. Competitive,
3 a
certainly, and a
1,
goal
velho. Você
each.
tá doido.
Flamengo get the second half going. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Passing nice and neat. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Pelé tries to get it clear. Vieira. And it's Messi. That has not gone well. Thuram. Del Piero. And he's found a way past. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Thuram. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Del Piero. Del Piero! Oh, split-second reaction.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both
15.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place,
Deftly away.
le numéro 17, Javier Zanetti.
Flamengo will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Now, can they get him away? And that could well leave a mark. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That looks a decent ball. Flamengo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ronaldinho. Driving on and making good progress. He's got away. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Falei, pronto.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's De Bruyne. Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Nesta makes the interception. Ferdinand. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Good, strong midfield running here. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Messi taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, they're probably going to bend it in. They'll need a good in-swinger, though.
Decent hit from there. Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's Ibrahimovic! And again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Could move up a gear here. Seja plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Somewhat off target. It's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. 2 minutes to be added on. Maldini. Pele. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's Ibrahimovic!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Nedved, Messi. And here's De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Del Piero. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, they can break here. Floated through. And that has been cleared. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nedved, he's found Nedved! And he has kept it out somehow.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Bergomi gets it clear. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nedved. Flamengo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he was quick to react. Seja. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a very real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence.
Minute de jeu par le numéro 15.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's a cute ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, and again! And that is doing no harm at all. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great vision. Now there's a fine... And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Seja plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's a lovely, neat pass. McTominay does well to get it back. And it's Messi. Nedved. And here's De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bergomi. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's come to nothing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Chers spectateurs, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer que le programme du match d'aujourd'hui est disponible dans les kiosques situés juste après les accès aux tribunes. Cela fera toujours un magnifique souvenir. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8, Sidor. Le numéro 6, le numéro 20.
Flamengo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Le numéro 9, changement en cours.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Flamengo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Del Piero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Will play through for the wide man. Nedved. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Zanetti. Played out to the left flank.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 9. À sa
Oh,
place,
terrible pass.
le numéro 14.
Hit into the middle.
Cannavaro.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
De Bruyne. And that's a good ball. And the counter is on. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Neymar picks it up out wide. Flamengo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a searching pass. Suarez made a good run there. Gattuso. Thuram. Gattuso, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And he's intervened well there. Could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space. Messi has it out wide and in space. And it's Davids. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi, oh, beautifully shaped ball. And he shoots! Oh, that's a waste.
Flamengo certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Both sides
21.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 13. Attention,
Time, excellent
changement.
interception.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Takes aim and crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's found a way past. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
So this to restore parity. A formality. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
It's Ronaldinho! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Flamengo complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
3 minutes.
Ronaldinho. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Looking great, certainly helped their cause now.
boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jorginho, the kind of player that can pass a team to death. At first, a lot of his passes seem a little safe and conservative, but they all serve a bigger purpose, slowly shifting the opposition from side to side. Once there is that little bit of space to work in, then the killer instinct usually kicks in, and he's able to...
Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Jorginho. Saul. He's shifting through the gears here. Talisca. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He is through here. And the shot! Out to the right. Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. Jorginho does really well to win the ball there. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Stood up well to him there. Saul. Can he get it through? Oh, that's bad. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're quick to get it back. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's a sharp little... Can he finish? In for the pieces! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Flamengo have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's definitely not his best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. McTominay clears. Saul. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi going face to face with his great rival. And this is Nedved. He's picked his way through. Bullish header! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Flamengo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot. It's hit the upright. Nedved. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. And he shoots. Oh, crossbar. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Talisca proves just a little bit too strong. Nedved. It's really well manoeuvred. It's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jorginho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Wriggles his way through, and he's running for a great chance! He has done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for
Decent chance! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 94. Camisa 7.
And the action is back on the way.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Flamengo looking to pass their way through.
Camisa 11.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he thumps it clear. De Bruyne. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. De Bruyne. Francisco Conceição. Now it's Gabriel. Driving on and making good progress. Saul. He's in a great position here. Conceição. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved conjures time and space where few can.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the most accurate pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now, this could be a chance. Plenty to aim at here. Nesta. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nedved will... Good effort from distance. Oh, that was a...
Ved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can clear their lines. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. Jorginho. De Bruyne gets a foot in here. Probing pass. Caught offside that time. And they're back on the ball again. Conceição. He's away. He's having a shot. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Francisco Conceição just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Another chance from a corner. It's their second corner of the game. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So, time for
Camisa
changes
18,
on both sides, actually.
Camisa 20.
Jorginho.
Camisa 27.
Saul.
Camisa 9. Substituição.
That's good running with the ball. And it's Gabriel. Conceição. And the shot's on here. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição em andamento.
Flamengo making another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Flamengo get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Looking to play him. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. That'll be a throw. Passes short and sharp. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Saul, Conceição. Conceição tries a shot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. What a game, a contest of The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has. Oh, shoots! Loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a good run down the left. Place it in low. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi goes steaming forward. And here's Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Pelé running with the ball. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, some tackle that.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's in on goal. Flamengo still without a single shot on target. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. And this is Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! In with the challenge. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Maldini. And it's Bergomi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Rummenigge. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. And here's Suarez. Thinks about the shot. Luis Suarez! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Cannavaro with the clearance. And it's Nedved. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Nedved.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Messi. Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rummenigge. He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Michel Platini. Maldini. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bergomi. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Flamengo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Cruyff. And he's whipped it across. Nedved. Flamengo do have a chance to counter here. Probing pass. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar has it in a wide position, and he's certainly onside. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that has left him in a heap. Corinthians have a free kick, and he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pele. Corinthians finding their passes. Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Saliba makes the interception. De Bruyne. He's tried one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substituição.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Now it's Pele.
80.953 espectadores.
Pele going full tilt down the right-hand side. Pele, and it's Michel Platini. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Platini is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Platini is the distributor-in-chief. Always little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Flamengo are down to 10 men.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 9.
Van Dijk.
Camisa 6.
Saliba.
Camisa
Passing is
18.
crisp and sharp.
Neymar.
Passing nice and neat.
Camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
That has not gone
camisa
well.
14. Camisa
Jordan Henderson.
7. Camisa 22. Ronaldinho.
Now it's Forlan.
Camisa 4.
Tries to pass it through.
Camisa
Forlan.
21. Substituição em andamento.
Corinthians really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Bergomi.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Bullet. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get it through? That's an excellent interception. Maldini gets good distance on it. Can he get on the end of this? Shot, surely! He scores! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Flamengo have broken through. It's 1-0.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And this is Forlan. Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Neymar. Well, there's the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hernes. Maldini. And he's there to clear it. Takes a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Desperate defending required here. Tries to get it clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have
today's
pulled out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive...
Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. In with the challenge. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Ronaldinho's delivery.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Now it's Owen, and he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. And he shoots! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Al Hilal looking to pass their way through. Oh, a delicate chip through. And Messi! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Messi! Genius! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
But there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Flamengo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Davids. And he's managed to get free. Messi. He's picked his way through. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Peter, Thomas Rosicky will have a busy game, I think, certainly on the creative front.
Just looking back over his career, Jim, I sometimes wonder whether he's been a bit underrated.
Well, I suppose there is an element of what might have been with him. You don't expect him to give you more than 25 games in a season, but he's never let his side down on the pitch.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there.
Vieira
Tries to pass it through.
Neymar receives it in a wide position.
Messi! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Torino finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he was quick to react. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Luis Suarez goes for a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got away. Maicon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's De Bruyne. Flamengo have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And here's Van Basten. Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it taken off him. Van Basten. Threads one in. Rijkaard makes the interception. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And now the breakaway. And here's Van Basten. Nice control. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicked it back promptly. And he's got the bit. He's through. It's 1-on-1. Suarez has got himself a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Substitution for Torino, number 11.
He'll fancy himself from here. So a genuine chance to increase the lead.
Number 13, Chouameni.
Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! David Villa. Now Van Basten. David Villa. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Flamengo do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Villa. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Now it's De Bruyne. And this is Luis Suarez. Great vision. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Van Basten. To Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. De Bruyne. That's a lovely, neat pass. Torino have it back and can go again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Messi. Bergomi. Ambitious ball here. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Flamengo heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's forced to go back. Puyol. Defending was strong and firm. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Davids. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi running with the ball. And they can counter here. Jordan Henderson gets a foot in and wins the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Flamengo clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Flamengo go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
So off we go once more. And it's Messi. Oh, this looks sharp.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Bruyne. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's shifting through the gears here. Puyol defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Henderson. Lovely. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Substitutions taking place.
Torino with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process.
Decent chance! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Flamengo find a position of real strength now. Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Flamengo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Davids.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Ronaldinho. In with the challenge. Puyol concedes a free kick for that. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Just too high.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Aim forwards. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Davids. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Torino are looking to go forward now. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is lovely. 75 minutes played. Henderson does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Now it's Villa. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's on his way. And De Bruyne! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And that has been clubbed away. Michael. That has ended up in no man's land. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Neymar! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Flamengo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Van Basten. Baresi knocks it into space. And this is Van Basten. And this is the... He's had a shot! Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Michael. Torino finding their passes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Chance!
Has been indicated.
Torino have their second corner now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Just a quick announcement.
Davids claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
If you have a ticket.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Flamengo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've always liked this guy, Jordan Henderson. Someone who has had unrealistic expectations to live up to, but his athleticism, his improved passing, the fact that he's become more adventurous has definitely made him a much better player, and all underpinned by a great desire and real commitment.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And he's running through. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Dida did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zaire Emery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner it is. Boca Juniors with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. De Bruyne. Nice interception, well timed. Real chance! And here's the chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And he goes cross-field. That is good alertness. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege.
And the finish! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Flamengo are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Ligt has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Davids, he's got away. That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Now it's Neymar. And it's Davids. Now it's Neymar. Zaire Emery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Thinking time there, Peter.
Pass somewhat off target. Approaching the half-hour mark. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne goes short. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Bergomi. Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? Ronaldinho. And he's managed to get free. In towards the back stick. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that has left him in a heap. He won't be happy with that one. Flamengo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Yeah, a true great in every sense of the word. Out towards the flank. Zaire Emery.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a good foot in there. Now it's Neymar. And here's De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And a chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Okay. Great chance! Yeah. And the half-time whistle goes. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Flamengo will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No way through. Taken back almost at once. He's a sharp little ball here. Davids.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Suarez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Oh, great save by Dida. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
He's in a great position here. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Oh, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! No, he's missed it. Law.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Knocks it into space. The ball has bounced loose now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Messi! Sticks it away! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substituição em andamento.
Boca Juniors making another change here. Boca Juniors have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Messi. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. And it's Kimmich. Thinks one through. McTominay. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
It's Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ben Yedder. That's a nicely shaped ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. De Bruyne. And it's Kimmich. Vieira makes the interception. Ronaldinho. Davids. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Flamengo are having a ball here. He might be in here. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's having a shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And it's Kimmich. This looks promising. Looking to play him in. Davids. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Now Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Jordan Henderson. Ronaldinho puts his foot on the gas. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Owen, and he's being shifted off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's De Bruyne. Ben Yedder. Yeah. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. Albert Ferrer. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Cannavaro cuts it out. Jordan Henderson. Cannavaro.
Teremos 5 minutos de
Owen.
acréscimo.
Ronaldinho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kimmich. And it's Owen. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here. And that is a little undercooked. It's a searching pass. Now it's De Bruyne. He's got full. So that's it. It is all over. Flamengo, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.